and ears. Not a whole lot of choice here. But he did not luck out.
I saw that you were perfect, and so I loved you. But now I realize it was all just smoke and mirrors.
Hello and welcome to a moment of mediocrity with The Sims. We're gonna go on into a random genetics challenge. I haven't done one of these in a really long time. A lot of times this is actually how I end up creating my new characters, new Sims that I introduce into my saves or when I'm starting a new game, other than when I use my self sim. But overall, this is kind of the way I do things, and it has actually been quite a while. And I was just in the mood for something simple today. Yesterday was a bit of a whirlwind of a day, I guess. First of all, started out with neighbors having their house or their trees in their yard cut down. We've kind of been having a little bit of a tree disease wreaking havoc in the neighborhood, and a lot of us have lost some really old trees, and it kind of really stinks. But also, yeah, 6 hours of listening to a wood chipper, it does kind of grate on one's nerves. And then after that, we had severe, major, the storms that have been basically hitting a huge section of the United States right now. They got to us too. We were under a tornado watch or tornado warning for part of last night as well. Things flying everywhere. Luckily, everyone that I know has come out of everything relatively unscathed. No damage to our yards or houses or anything like that. So we're doing good, but yeah, it was an interesting night, and I'm ready for just something chill and relaxed. So we're just going to randomize some stuff. So if you have not seen this before, what we do is just randomize everything about a sim 3 times. And my game has a little bit of lag because of the fact that I have a lot of custom content in here. So sometimes those 3 clicks are not going to be heard or registered very quickly, but we'll get there. So I start out by randomizing first of all 3 times to get our first initial starting sim, and then I'll go in and get each of his parts. Then we'll do the same thing with a second sim. Usually I do male and female, and after we've done that, we will make a child, and we will randomize that child 3 times, age them up, give them a makeover, and see how things look. So here's our 3rd sim coming up. Alright, so here's what we're starting with. We're going to move on up to his... We're actually going to take his hair and stuff off for the moment, and his beard. We will remember that he started with a beard, so we'll be sure to work that into things. Starting with the head shape. 1 and 2 and 3. Not a huge difference there. Alright, let's take a look at his eyebrows. 1 and 2 and 3. Oh, goodness. Alright, we're going to take a look next at eyes. There we go, and ears. Not a whole lot of choice here. But he did not luck out. Alright, nose looking great. Chin. Let's see about the lips. Not too bad. And how about your jaw? Looking good, and let's give you a chin. Didn't change too much. I think we're doing all right. All right, taking a look at his hair. 1 and 2 and 3. All right, I mean, it's a look. We're gonna give you some facial hair because you get that back. And okay, cool. I mean, it kind of helps a little. I have to admit that. All right, let's randomize here and see what your traits are. Alright, so after 3 times, he's homebody, daredevil, shy, time-sensitive, and plain-looking. I wouldn't call those ears very plain-looking. Alright, and I'm just going to randomize. Okay, occult. You're an occult enthusiast. Alright, let's randomize your clothes. I'm just going to do the main outfit for each. Not really bothering too much with going extensively into this, but that's a choice, I guess. Oh, okay. Well, we could give you some accessories. Would you like to wear some earrings? I feel like you'd want to accentuate those ears, you know? Really draw attention to them. Oh my goodness. We can randomize skin details. Let's do it. 1 and 2 and 3. Oof. Okay, let's do that one more time because that skin detail didn't work so great. Oh god. Oh my goodness. Yeah, that was probably not a great decision for you. We probably should have just kept a highlighter. Alright, let's give you a name. Mason. Orlando. And let's make you a mate. Alright, there's where we're starting out, and I'm gonna randomize 3 times. 1, 2, and there's our third. And I'm actually going to go ahead and do the traits and stuff right away. Alright, so she is Child of Fall, Health Nut, Free Spirit, Cunning, and Passionate. I think for that we'll give her a love aspiration. And we'll give her a name. Alicia Hudson. Alright, Alicia, let's take a look at you up close and personal. Alright, general face shape or head shape. Okay, there we go. We almost had something a little bit different there. That would have been kind of cool. And for eyebrows, we have, I guess that's supposed to be blonde. It's a little scary. Let's see what we can get for eyes. Alright, blue eyes. Cute nose. Oh, kind of perky lips. Alright, let's check your cheeks. And your jawline. Ooh, you got a strong jaw. And a strong chin. Alright, how about those ears? Okay, there's a chance that our child will not have strange ears. Alright, let's take a look at the skin details and randomize 3. Well, that's unfortunate. I'm gonna lighten this up just for the sake of making it a little more fitting for what we're dealing with here. Okay, that is still some pretty strong highlight. Alright, and heading into the hairstyle. 1 and 2 and 3. Well, hey, at least her eyebrows and her hair match. So she's got that going for her. I forgot to randomize body types. I'll have to go back and do that with him. And 1, 2, and 3. There we go. For skin tone and body type. 1 and 2 and 3. Let me hop back to Mason and do that as well. Alright, Mason, we're gonna find out your skin tone and body type. Well, you know, I think that actually works better with the green freckles, so I think that worked out for you. And how about your body? Hey, look at you. Skinny with green freckles. It's a look. Alright, and for her top. And for her bottoms. And for shoes. Alright, there we go. Now for the fun part, we get to play with genetics. So we combine the genetics of these two to create a child, and I'm going to flip a coin to find out which we're making. Heads for girl, tails for boy. Hey Google, flip a coin.
Chupa Zabna.
It landed on tails.
Alright, we are having a boy. Alright, Alicia, Mason, let's see what your son will look like. There's 1 and 2 and 3. Looks like Mason's skin tone really hung on there. Now, I think it's not until they're aged up that we really get to see if the ears stick around. But let's take a look.
Narskal? Huh?
Are we ready for it? It looks like he was spared the ears. All right. And drum roll, please. There we go. This is, let's see, what is your name? This is Dalton Hudson. All right, now this is the fun part. I'm gonna give him a little makeover and check back in. And there we go. There is Dalton Hudson. So I decided to kind of stick with his longer hair that he had and stick with his facial hair. I figured because he's so pale that he would be trying to cover up as much as possible to keep himself from sunburn and that kind of thing. I did keep all of his skin details. I just adjusted his eyebrows. I figured that's one of those things that would make sense. You know, you can trim your eyebrows and change the colors and things like that. And I just kind of trimmed his beard a little into, it's a lot more subtle, but it's there, and he does have it. A little bit of gloss, you know, to protect his lips from that sun, and the sunglasses as well. The shirt actually says the earth is flat, don't you know that? But yeah, it's funny. And so he rolled discontented, motivating, music lover, Leo, and insane. I decided he would be a werewolf initiate. So there's Dalton, the result of our random genetics challenge. Let me know what you think in the comments down below. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please consider taking a moment to paw that like button and subscribe for more mediocre content like this. And in case anyone hasn't let you know yet, I want to make sure that you know that you are perfect just the way you are.
I saw that you were perfect, and so I loved you. But now I realize it was all just smoke and mirrors. I was blinded by the lights, caught up in a fantasy. I saw that you were perfect, but you're not what you seem.